YouTube family. Paul here from Paul Phillips Fix. I just got done doing the crank sensor that's located on the bell housing on the driver's side. Way down in here you can feel it. It's very hard to see it. Those lines are blocking it. I'm getting excessive cranking on this car sometimes. I put in a new fuel filter. I think I checked the fuel pressure. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I've got a few cars I work on, so I don't really recall. But they're known to have the crank sensor or the cam sensor fail. So what I'm doing, they're cheap fixes. I got the crank sensor for 20 bucks. I think the cam sensor was even cheaper than that. I love Rock Auto. Their deliveries are quick and they're reasonably priced. I don't get anything to promote them. I just really have been a satisfied customer with them. Once I ordered the wrong part, they took it, refunded my money, no problem. Stood behind warranties on Bosch alternator I had a lifetime on. They replaced that. Anyway, back to the cam sensor. That's located right in the front of the head, right below the valve cover. There's one bolt that holds it in. It's a E8 Torx. What I've done with both of these little projects I'm doing is I put a very strong magnet on my socket. That way I don't lose that little bolt. Let me give you the part number for the camshaft sensor, position sensor. Where is it here? It's 0232 103 114. That's the Bosch. That's the OE. It's 0232 103 114. Okay, from the Deutschland. Very simple job. I had a little trouble lining that small bolt up on the crank position sensor, so what I did is I used a punch. Just went right into the sensor and sent it up like a spud wrench you would do on steel. And I'm going to do the same thing with this cam sensor here because I do not want to lose this little bolt, especially since I'm parked above grass. That wouldn't go too well, and I don't have a metal detector. So when you're tightening these back up, you do not have to go crazy with them. They're small bolts. They just need to be snugged up a little bit. If this doesn't solve my problem, what I'm going to do is check my fuel pressure. I'll start to wonder if I got a fuel pump starting to be weak. I don't have any sluggishness or anything, or hesitations or anything when I'm driving. Drivability seems pretty good. It's just that starting. I know this thing should be kicking right over as soon as I hit the key. It's fuel injected. There shouldn't be a delay like that. Start right up. There goes that small bolt. Careful not to lose that. Put that right up here. I made the mistake of putting that magnet down on the hood of my truck, and not the best thing for the paint, you know. All right, let's see how this comes apart. I think you gotta depress or lift the press. I don't give you much room to get in here. Depress that and pull it off. She's being a little stubborn. I don't want to yank on the wire. There we go. It comes right out of there. Oh, get the O-ring out of there. Make sure you get that O-ring out. The new one should have a new O-ring on it. I'm hoping. I'm going to compare the two of them. I'm going to actually keep these and throw these in the trunk of my car in case one of these ever goes stranded and I'm stranded on the road. I'll have some garage just throw the older ones in. It will be enough to limp me home. Yeah, that came with a new O-ring on it. Little bit different design on there. pretty much the same size and everything, just a little bit different outer housing on it. This might be my culprit here. This thing looks a little beat up. We'll find out. That goes in that way. Making sure I didn't lose that O-ring. And that punch definitely helps to line that up. It helps you line that right up. You might want to use that little trick there to get them back in. This is a lot easier to do than the crank sensor one. Crank sensor, you're kind of doing it in the blind. You're going by feel. Can't really see what the hell you're doing. I love magnets. Magnets can save the day. I'm gonna have to plug that in before I put it on. I can't get that plug back there. I have to plug it in first. See if this works. That works. You're better off plugging your sensor in than get it on there. Get that lined up. And that's it. Piece of cake. I didn't look up a torque spec on this. I'm just going to snug it up. I wonder if I should have blue Loctited it, but I don't want to go too crazy with it either and wind up snapping that bolt off. I got to remove it. I don't think it's going to work its way out of there. Just snug it up a little bit, or if you want, look up the torque spec on it. That's actually the best way to go. Look up the torque spec. I'm just going by feel. That's what I said would be. That felt like what it was to take it out, so that's good. Okay guys, I hope I gave you some useful information here, and that's replacing the camshaft position sensor on a M112 Mercedes 6-cylinder engine. Okay, have a good day guys. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and any support you could give to this channel by liking and subscribing, I would greatly appreciate that as well. Help our channel grow. I'll try to put some more useful information out there for you guys in videos. Okay, take care. Bye bye.